Let's start out with an informal greeting from me to you. What's happening? Hello, howdy, hey, what's going on? Stacy here, in case you don't know who I am. My name is Stacy, I just said that, and welcome. I'm gonna get right into this video. I asked on Snapchat if there was anybody who had a question for me or needed advice on something because I needed more questions to make my videos. So here's one of the questions that I've got. I've got many, but not for this video, for another time. This is what the question for today is. Is it bad to have a crush while you are in a relationship? Personally, for me, yes. When it boils down to it, it's really how you see things, how you perceive things, what you're okay with in a relationship, what you're not okay with in a relationship, where you see the boundaries being crossed, where you set your boundaries. Is it bad to you? Is it bad for the other person in the relationship? I personally think that you have to sit down and look at the big picture. It's not just if it's disrespectful to your relationship, but it's also could be disrespectful to your significant other. It's just something that you kind of have to ask yourself. To some, it really doesn't matter. Some people are like, it's just a harmless crush, as long as you don't act on it. But then to others, it's like, this is bad, this is bad. To me personally, if you are in love or you're super happy, and I know a lot of people are probably going to not agree with this, but the way that I see things, if you are so happy and the person that you're with makes you so happy and you're in love with that person, you're genuinely in love with that person, even after the years, it doesn't matter. There is going to be absolutely no need to look somewhere else. If you have everything with that person that is right in front of you, there's no need to turn your head. And if you do, then maybe there's just something that's not there in the relationship, but try to fix it. You know what I mean? Don't give up so easily. Try to fix it. Both of you have to put in the effort. If one of you isn't putting the effort and things after that don't work out, that's when you know, maybe this just isn't for me and this relationship just isn't for us. Maybe we should just end things and move forward. I personally just think that there should be no reason for you if you're happy and you love that person. But again, I know some people will be like, but you can have a crush, but that doesn't mean that you need to love someone. Well, see, that's it. It's whatever you believe. It's whatever you feel. It's your morals, your values, and all you. So to me, yeah, I think it's bad. I think that there's no need to, and I think if you are turning your head, maybe it's time to get out of the relationship and go be free to do what you want. But that's me again, you know what I mean? You also have to take into consideration what your significant other may think or feel is crossing the boundaries. Maybe having a crush on somebody else that is not your significant other is crossing the boundaries in your relationship or for them. So I think it has to do a lot with how you feel, what you think is wrong and right when it comes to relationships and stuff like that, and also for your significant other, what they think is wrong or right or crossing the boundaries, as I said a bajillion times already. And I really do think it's something that needs to be spoken about and talked about in a relationship. You know, sometimes that's what you need. It's good to see, for the most part, eye to eye with things that are very important to you and to him, her, or they. That's something that a lot of us don't really do. But I encourage you to try to just talk things out. You'll be able to figure it out. You know what's best and how to do that. But if you know them well enough, then you know if they would think it's wrong or good or bad or whatever it could be. But I really hope this helps. And think about it. If you're turning your head for some other reason and you're tempted, then maybe it's time to break that off and be free to do what you want without compromising the relationship while still being in it, if that makes sense. Like, you just don't want to do these things and make it possibly end even worse when you could just be upfront. There's just no need to cheat if that's where you think it could head. So yeah, that's my opinion. At the end of the day, your opinion is what matters and their opinion is what matters. So there you go. Well, thank you so much for asking me this question. I appreciate it. Don't forget to head on over to my vlog channel. If you'd like to watch more of my content, there's a lot going on over there. So I'll see you there. And before I go, please remember, if there's one thing that I want to call to mind, there are actually three. No matter the highs, the lows, always be sure, always be certain to do good. Be grateful and stay humble. Bye.